Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ways to Learn English. I'm Alex,
And I'm Maya.
and today we're continuing one of the most useful social skills in English. Not just how to start a conversation, but how to stop it from quietly falling apart 3 sentences later.
Yes. Because sometimes the beginning is not the hardest part anymore. You already said hi. You already survived. How's it going? You even reacted like a normal person. And then suddenly, there's a pause, a weird little drop in energy. And your brain goes, well, we had a good run.
Exactly. That painfully specific moment where the conversation is still alive, but it needs help.
And that's what this lesson is about. Because a lot of learners know how to begin a conversation, but they don't always know how to keep it moving naturally.
Yes, and that's a different skill. Starting is one skill, continuing is another. Today, we're focusing on easy topic shifts, how to recover when your mind goes blank, how to keep the energy alive, and how to make the conversation feel less fragile.
Which is very important. Because I think a lot of people don't actually fear English. They fear getting stuck in English.
That's such a good point. Yes, the fear is often not, I know nothing. The fear is, what if I don't know what to say next?
Exactly. So today we're working on the next. Not giant speeches. Not complicated tricks. Just useful next moves.
And honestly, that's where natural conversation really begins. So let's get into it. Tool 3. Easy topic shifts. All right, now let's move into the third big tool. Easy topic shifts. Because sometimes the conversation starts fine. You say hello, you ask something simple, you react well, and then suddenly you feel that strange little drop in energy. Not a disaster, not silence yet, just that feeling of, okay, we are now standing in the middle of a conversation with no obvious road.
Yes, that feeling. The conversation is alive, but barely. Like it needs water and emotional support.
Exactly. And this is where a lot of people panic. They think, I need a really good topic. But most of the time, you do not need a brilliant topic. You need a safe topic, a natural one, a topic that belongs to the moment.
That's what I like about this lesson. It keeps removing pressure. You're not asking me to become fascinating. You're asking me to become smooth.
Exactly. Smooth is more useful than fascinating. Fascinating is a bonus. Smooth keeps the conversation alive. So here are the safest directions to shift into. The place, the food or drink, the person's day, weekend plans, work or study, something you just noticed, something they already mentioned.
I love that those are concrete. Because if I'm nervous, I don't want abstract advice like just be more natural. I want talk about the coffee. That I can do.
Exactly. Talk about the coffee is good advice. Honestly, it might solve half of modern social life. Shift to the place. One of the easiest topic shifts is the place itself. Wherever you are, there is usually something neutral and safe to say. Examples. Have you been here before? This place is nice, isn't it? Is it always this busy? I like the atmosphere here. It's quieter than I expected.
This is really good for situations where you don't know the person well because it doesn't feel too personal.
Exactly. The place belongs to both of you. So it's a comfortable shared topic. That's especially useful in cafes, events, classes, offices, waiting areas. Basically, any place where humans are forced to exist together.
That last category is very broad, but I support it.
Shift to food or drink. This is one of the best topic areas because it feels natural and low risk. Examples. What did you order? Have you tried the coffee here? Is that good? Do you usually get the same thing? I've heard the pastries are good.
Food is such a safe topic. People always have an opinion, even if that opinion is just, I'm tired.
Exactly. Food, weather, and complaining gently. 3 pillars of civilization.
Honestly true. And what I like about food topics is that they can stay small if you want, but they can also open into something bigger. Like, what did you order could become, oh, I always get that too. Or I've never tried it. Or do you usually come here?
Exactly. That's why it's such a good bridge topic. Shift to the day. Another very safe area is the day itself. Examples. So how's your day been? Busy day? Do you have a lot going on today? Long morning? Has it been one of those days?
I really like, has it been one of those days? It feels very real.
Yes, and it sounds conversational without sounding too formal. That phrase works especially well when the person already looks a little tired or stressed. Not in a rude way, more in a "I see the situation" kind of way.
Which is useful, because sometimes the easiest thing to do is just respond to what's already obvious.
Exactly. Sometimes the conversation is already right in front of you. You do not have to invent it. Shift to weekend plans. Now this one is classic for a reason. Examples. Any plans for the weekend? Are you doing anything later? Got anything fun coming up? Are you taking it easy this weekend?
This one feels a little more social, like it opens the door to more personality.
Exactly. And it gives the other person freedom. They can answer briefly, casually, or with more detail. For example, any plans this weekend? They might say, not really, just resting. Or, yeah, I'm meeting some friends. Or, I'm going to visit my family. So it's a flexible topic.
And I like that because flexible topics are easier to manage. They don't trap you.
Exactly. That is a very underrated quality in a conversation topic. Shift to work or study. This one is useful if the situation fits. Examples. How's work been lately? How's the semester going? What have you been working on? Are things busy right now? How's that project going?
This one can be good, but I think tone matters a lot. Because if you say it wrong, it can sound a little too formal or too serious.
That's true. The key is to stay light, not, please summarize your professional responsibilities. Just, how's work been lately? Or, busy week.
Yes, that's much more human.
Exactly. We are always chasing human. Shift to something you notice. This one is more spontaneous, which can make it feel really natural. Examples. That looks good. You look tired. That smells amazing. This music is actually nice. That jacket is really cool.
I like this category because it makes the conversation feel present. We are both actually here right now.
Yes, and that's often what makes a conversation feel alive. It feels connected to the moment instead of copied from a textbook.
Okay, important question. What if I want to continue the conversation, but I don't want to sound nosy? Because sometimes I know I need a new topic, but I also don't want to make the person uncomfortable.
Great question. That's where the idea of the light zone helps. Stay in the light zone. The light zone includes the place, the drink or food, the day, weekend plans, work or study in a general way, something they already mentioned. The light zone does not include money, family problems, relationships, my horrible hairline, health issues, personal drama, life decisions, at a deep emotional level.
So maybe not, hey, nice to see you. What's your greatest regret?
Correct. Maybe not that, especially not near baked goods. Again, let's protect the pastries from emotional chaos.
That really is one of your values, isn't it?
I'm consistent. Quick topic shift practice. Let's practice some quick shifts. I'll give a small situation, and Maya will choose a natural shift.
Okay.
You're in a cafe. The conversation slows down.
By the way, have you tried the coffee here?
Perfect. You're talking to a classmate after class.
So, how's your week been?
Good. You're at work, and the first topic ends.
Busy day?
Nice. You're talking to someone at a small event.
Have you been here before?
Excellent. See? None of those are complicated. That's the point. Tool 4. What to do when your mind goes blank. Now we get to one of the most useful parts of the whole lesson. What do you do when your mind goes blank? Because this happens to everyone. And I want to say something very clearly. When your mind goes blank in a conversation, that does not mean you failed. It means you're having a normal human moment.
Thank you. Because I think a lot of learners interpret silence as disaster. But sometimes silence is just a pause.
Exactly. And what matters is not never pause. What matters is, what do you do next? So here are your 4 best recovery moves. 1. Repeat part of what they said. 2. Use a reaction phrase. 3. Ask one simple follow-up. 4. Use a conversation lifter and shift gently.
That's exactly what I want. A recovery system. Not be naturally brilliant under pressure. No. I want, what do I do when my brain disappears?
Exactly. Let's make it practical. Recovery move 1. Repeat part of what they said. This is one of the best recovery moves because it does 2 things. Buys you time. Shows you were listening. Examples. If they say, I had a crazy morning, you can say, crazy morning? Oh, really? Crazy how? That sounds rough. What happened? If they say, I barely slept, you can say, barely slept? Oh no, why? That sounds rough.
I like repeating because it gives me a second to think without looking lost.
Exactly. And it sounds natural. Real people do this all the time. They echo part of what they heard and then continue. Recovery move 2. Use a reaction phrase. If your mind goes blank, a reaction phrase is one of the easiest rescue tools. If they say, I was stuck in traffic for an hour, you can say, no way. That sounds exhausting. That's rough. If they say, I'm taking a week off next month, you can say, oh, really? That sounds nice. Good for you.
That's really comforting because it means I don't always need to invent something new. Sometimes I can just react well.
Exactly. A good reaction is often enough to keep the conversation alive. Recovery move 3. Ask one simple follow-up. This is the next move if you want to continue just a little more. Examples. If they say, I've been really busy, you can ask, busy with what? At work? All week? A lot going on? If they say, I just got back from a trip, you can ask, oh, really? Where did you go? How was it? Did you have a good time?
And the key here is that the follow-up stays small. That's important because if I'm blanking, I do not need a masterpiece.
Exactly. One small follow-up is enough. That is a beautiful rule for spoken English. Recovery move 4. Shift gently. Now, if the conversation feels slow or your mind feels foggy, you can use a lifter and shift. Examples. By the way, have you tried the coffee here? Speaking of that, how's your week been? So, are you doing anything later? Actually, I wanted to ask you something.
This might be my favorite recovery move because it feels so practical. Instead of standing there silently trying to think of the perfect sentence, I can just shift.
Exactly. And again, that's normal. Conversation shifts all the time. You are not escaping. You are moving the conversation. That's what people do. Full dialogue. All right, let's hear a full dialogue now. This one includes, reaction phrases, conversation lifters, topic shifts, and one blank mind recovery move. Just listen first. Hey, Maya.
Oh, hey, Alex, how's it going?
Pretty good. Just busy today.
Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
It kind of is, honestly.
I know what you mean. My morning was a mess, too.
Oh, really? What happened?
I overslept and then I couldn't find my keys.
No way. That's rough.
Seriously. By the way, have you ordered yet?
Not yet. I just got here.
You should try the iced latte. It's actually really good.
Good to know. I always get tea here.
Really? That surprises me.
Why?
I don't know. You seem like the kind of person who drinks coffee and then starts speaking like it gave your life meaning.
That is deeply offensive. And also, a little accurate.
I knew it. Why that dialogue worked? That felt really alive, like an actual conversation.
Exactly. And notice why. It had reaction, empathy, a follow-up, a little pause, a soft recovery, a topic shift, and some personality. That's what makes it feel natural. Let's look at the key lines. That sounds exhausting. Reaction. I know what you mean. Connection. Oh, really? What happened? Follow-up. No way, that's rough. Stronger reaction. By the way, recovery plus shift. That surprises me. A more personal reaction.
And I think that's important too. Not every natural conversation is only polite and safe. Sometimes it has little personality, a little opinion, a little teasing.
Exactly. And that's part of sounding more human. You're not just exchanging information. You're showing character. Dialogue replay. Let's hear it one more time. Now that you know the pieces, it should feel clearer. Hey, Maya.
Oh, hey, Alex, how's it going?
Pretty good. Just busy today?
Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
It kind of is, honestly.
I know what you mean. My morning was a mess too.
Oh, really? What happened?
I overslept and then I couldn't find my keys.
No way. That's rough.
Seriously. By the way, have you ordered yet?
Not yet. I just got here.
You should try the iced latte. It's actually really good.
Good to know. I always get tea here.
Really, that surprises me.
Why? But before you say anything, that sounds offensive.
Huh? I don't know. You seem like the kind of person who drinks coffee and then starts speaking like it gave your life meaning.
Yep. That is deeply offensive. And also a little accurate.
I knew it.
Mini challenge. So here's your challenge for this week. Use one reaction phrase, one conversation lifter, and one gentle topic shift. That's it. Examples. That sounds exhausting. I know what you mean. By the way, speaking of that, have you been here before? What did you order?
And if your mind goes blank, don't panic. Use a recovery move. Repeat. React. Follow up. Or shift.
Exactly. That's your rescue kit. You do not need to be perfect. You just need a useful next move.
Final reflection. What I like most about this lesson is that it makes conversation feel less fragile.
That's a really good word for it. Less fragile. Because once you have reaction phrases, lifters, shifts, and recovery moves, you stop feeling like one awkward pause will ruin everything.
Exactly. You realize, oh, I can recover. And honestly, I think that changes everything. Because a lot of learners aren't afraid of English itself. They're afraid of getting stuck.
Yes, and that's why these little tools matter so much. They make you feel safer inside the conversation. And when you feel safer, you sound more natural.
So if your English has ever felt too flat, too stiff, or too serious,
It may not mean you need 1,000 new words. It may just mean you need better reactions and better bridges.
and those can absolutely be learned.
Yes, little by little, like everything else. And that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Thank you for listening and practicing with us.
This week, don't try to be perfect. Try to be responsive.
Use one reaction.
One little bridge.
And one safe topic shift if you need it.
And if you enjoyed learning with us, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next episode. And feel free to listen to our earlier episodes too.